Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is another collaboration video with Wrapunzel, which is going to be this look, and I'm so happy to do that because today is going to be special because it's just going to be one look, and I've decided to just do one tutorial and not like two different versions in two different color schemes or two different shapers or two different this or that. Just a tutorial that is just simple and a tutorial. And I can literally hear some of you say, finally, finally someone knocked some sense into that girl. So nobody did, but anyway, that's what we're going to do today, and this is going to be the Braided Delight. And I actually did a video which was not a Wrapunzel collaboration video the other day, where I had that request in the comment section, and I think I'm gonna try to include a picture of that look from back then, like right here, so you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you'll recognize it. So I had a comment in the comment section requesting please a tutorial for that look, and I know this is not a new concept. I think I even did a tutorial on this look already, but that was, I think, in the very beginning of my channel when I had just started to do tutorials, and I don't recommend you watch them because let's just say I grew with time. let's put it that way. Anyway, so before we go into the tutorial itself, I just want to do some channel housekeeping, because there has been another comment that I wanted to address, and that was a request if I could please do like square tichel only looks. And I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. First of all, I own only one square tichel that I got sent by Wrapunzel, and I don't want them to send me more because I'm not using them anymore, and it's just not my style. I sort of stepped out of this like over a year ago. I stopped using them and just using them maybe as a highlight here and there, just if I want that special color that I only have in that particular tichel or something. But on a regular basis, like 99.9% of the time, I'm not using them anymore, and it's just not my style. And I truly honestly believe that there are so many people who would be so much better in this, because, you know, maybe someone else has to step up and do tutorials on this, because it's just not my style, and I don't feel like, you know, bending over backwards to do something that is not me. So I hope you can live with this. I'm sure there will be someone else who can fill that void instead of me doing something that is not me. So I think that would be the perfect thing to happen. All right, so that's the first thing. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is that Wrapunzel and I have been working on my new Leorah kit, and this is not a release video for the new Leorah kit. I just wanted to tell you that we have selected items, or I have selected items for the new kit, and it's on the way to me. And once I get it, I'm gonna start working with it behind the scenes and doing looks with it and preparing it for the new release. So just wanted to update you that it is coming. We're working on it, and I'm super excited. It's gonna be really pretty again. Not as super duper crazy out there like the last one, a little bit more wearable for normal people. Sounds so bad, but you know what I mean. It's a little bit more wearable, but still super vibrant and really nice. So you wait for it, it's coming. Okay, so with all of that being said, you will find everything that I'm wearing, of course, in the description box down below. And yeah, and let's go right into the tutorial, and I hope you'll enjoy. Okay, my loves, welcome to this tutorial part. I'm gonna wear the Wendy shaper because that's me. And I'm going to put down the cornerstone scarf in green, just with both ends hanging down equally. And I'm always, because they're pretty wide, I'm always pulling them a little bit to the front. I'm gonna look into my mirror here. I'm gonna pull them a little bit to the front so they sort of line up here in the back, like this, because it is much easier to just flip it in here, because it gets covered up by other scarves anyway here, than to have it all crunched up here in the back. I always think that it makes tying easier, and it also looks like more neat, something like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to take it towards the back and tie it behind my back. And this particular wrap, my Braided Delight, has actually 3 knots in the back. So I don't know, for you who cannot stand to have knots, I don't know how to solve that problem, because I do feel like I need them in order to get it done. But if you can come up with a way to do it without, or to do it with less knots, then let me know, because I'm always here to learn something from you as well. So this is the cornerstone scarf. And oh, one more thing I should mention, and I've done it already last time, just wanted to sort of touch up on this, that if there is something that is not available anymore from Wrapunzel, because there are things that get discontinued or sold out or whatever, then I will still mention it in the description box where I'm listing everything that I've used, and I will say it has been discontinued, or it's not available, or we're waiting for it to be restocked, or things like this, okay? But you can always anyway use whatever you have, because that's what I'm doing. I use what I have, because I'm not getting a Wrapunzel shipment every 2 weeks, you know? So as you know, and if you're watching my tutorials quite a bit, then you see that I'm recycling the same scarves all over again all the time, because that is what normal people would do. You know, we are all not just getting new shipments here. Anyway, so now I'm going to take the signature scarf, and this is really look at this. So this is a rainbow in one scarf, and it gives you so many options. And I think also this one comes in different color variations, so you might want to check out which one you like. I think last time I checked there were 2, but I might be wrong. But this is definitely the signature scarf. And I'm going to just decide which color scheme I want to feature most right here. And I think today I'm going to go for the blues and the light blue, turquoise, blue, teal kind of things. So, and depending on that, I'm just going to fold it sort of the way that those colors are featured. And I'm going to put that down just like the cornerstone scarf, with both ends hanging down equally. And again, I'm going to tie a knot. Then the next thing is going to be the melody scarf, and mine is in turquoise, and it looks like this. So the melody scarf is pretty similar to the harmony scarves and the sari scarves, just that it does not have those layers sticking up, and it doesn't have those flippy ends. I still haven't learned how to properly call them, these ends that I really do enjoy. But for this tutorial, this is perfect as well. Of course, you can use also sari scarves. It really, you know, do knock yourselves out. All right, so I'm going to fold that also a little bit, and they of course again have their own color schemes, so you can, you know, decide what you want to have shown or featured on the top of your head. So again, I'm going to put this down with both ends hanging down equally, and again I'm going to tie a knot. So I'm going to show you how it looks in the back, and you can decide if that is too much for you. If you wear a smaller shaper, that really might be too much for you. But I feel, because of the windy shaper gives me quite a bit of space here, I feel like I have enough space that it doesn't bother me. So this is how it looks from the back. So now you just have to decide which side you want to have the downwards braid and where you want to have the upwards braid. So I always do everything that hangs down is for me on this side, because I've said that before. This is the side where my bad ear is, where I cannot have long earrings out of medical reasons. So that's why I feel like here I want to have things hanging down, and here I can have things more piled up, because here I can have an earring. So I don't want to have the competition between the earring and the braid. That's my only reason. Other than that, it's like, doesn't matter. All right, so what I'm going to do here is really simple. I'm just braiding this part here, obviously, because it's the downward braid. And then what I'm going to do is, I have 2 of the scarves, which is the signature scarf and the cornerstone scarf, have fringes. So I'm going to choose now, and you don't have to do that at all. That's just what I thought makes sense. I'm going to take the end of the melody scarf, and I'm going to wrap this around those 2 other scarves. Depending on how much material you have left, you can wrap it once or twice around, and then you just push it through itself, through the ring that you basically made here, and you push it from the top down through itself, And this is how you tie the braid so it doesn't unravel. So that's how I always do it. You can also use a rubber band or something, whatever you like. So this is how it looks, and this is how it's going to hang down. So for the other side, I'm going to do a braid too, and I'm actually going to immediately start braiding upwards. I always feel it is better to immediately start to braid upwards instead of braiding downwards and then putting it up, because sometimes I feel like there is then some material that is sort of weird. And I always, you know, braid upwards immediately like this. And I'm going to braid enough to have a braid that is about till here, okay? And then I'm just going to lay the rest of the scarf that is left over. I'm going to just lay it flat. You see, I'm going to go till about here, and then the rest I'm just going to lay it flat. So the cornerstone scarf here, I'm going to push that behind because that is the plainest scarf of them all. So I want the other ones to be featured more, so I'm going to pull those out and hide the cornerstone scarf. And I'm just going to push this in right here. Like this. And this is seriously all it is. This is all it is, and it is so pretty. So let me just turn around and show you everything. That's how it looks. So now I can totally imagine to have a headband right here. In addition to that, if you're, for example, going with a look that is just unicolors without anything that has any patterns or something, and you just want to go for like a simple, elegant look but still special, then just put a headband here, or put flowers here, or a nice clip, or anything, you know, something. So, or go just like this, because seriously, like what else do we need, right? So I think this is a super beautiful look, and highly recommend it. Okay, my girls, this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that it was just like a simple tutorial, maybe a little bit more in depth in what I was explaining, but I think I really enjoyed this. So let me know what you think, okay? Besides that, if you're new here, I would really love it if you were to subscribe to my channel and join my beauty tribe here. And also, if you did like the tutorial or the video itself, then please give it a like. Feel free to share. Feel free to check out the description box down below for my makeup, for the things that I used, for the contact for Wrapunzel, for my social media, for everything you find there. And leave your comments in the comment section down below. I hope that I will be soon getting back to answering comments. I have been reading them. I have not been answering them because, as you all know probably, that I am in the middle of my final exams, and by the time you see that, the worst of it is over. So then life can start again. Just that is the same time that 8 weeks of summer vacation start, and I will have 7 kids at home. So we shall see how often I will have my kids here filming with me. It might happen. All right, so this is it for today. Go ahead and sparkle. I hope you have an awesome day, and you enjoy wrapping, and I'll see you here next time for my next video. And up until then, hugs and kisses. Bye.